Laura's here.
Okay, awesome. All right. So Amy will be typing if she has a question, and we'll try to pay attention to that. And Laura, you just speak up.
I sure will. Thank you, Miriam.
Oh, one of these days we'll get it smooth. All right. So let's start on question number 3. It is total area under a normal distribution curve must equal, and I got 1.
That's what I got.
Okay. Question 4. Under certain circumstances, a normal distribution curve can drop below the x-axis. I said false.
Correct.
Okay. A normal distribution curve is symmetric. I said true.
That's right.
All right. Using the following image, answer the next 2 questions. So which of the following elements of the figure represents the z-score? I put C.
Correct.
Okay. Which of the following elements of the figure represents the probability that the z-score will be greater than 1? I chose B.
You did what? D?
I chose B. B as in boy.
Okay. Now tell me why that is, because I couldn't figure that one out.
The area to the right of the z-score represents the portion that's greater than the z-score.
Okay. Oh, greater than, okay, I see that. So that is B, you're right. Thank you. Okay, I'll put that one on.
But, I mean, I do not understand the questions a little confusing. I hope that's right.
Which of the following elements of the figure represent the probability that the z-score will be greater than 1? Okay, I think that's correct.
Okay. Okay, now question 8. According to the 6895-99.7 rule, what percent of the data from a bell-shaped distribution will be within 1 standard deviation of the mean? I wrote 68.
That's right.
Okay. Question 9. Suppose the z-scores come from the standard normal distribution. What proportion of these z-scores will be between -1 and 1? And I wrote 0.68.
What was that one? 0.60? Did you get that on the applet?
No, I didn't. I just assumed because the portion in the middle of the 2 z-scores, it says just right above us how I mean, -1 and 1 are both the 1 standard deviation from the mean.
Yeah.
So I assume that's 0.68.
Is that what Amy got?
She says 0.60 or 0.68. I was confused.
What are we going to put in there?
I put 0.68.
Okay, just a second. So
Attention. Low battery.
okay, so darn it. I'm just trying to figure that out. Do you guys have a consensus on that? Because I'm trying to read through it again.
All right. So basically, for the answer to this question, we'll go to the applet, and you'll type in -1 or 1.
Okay.
So all you have to do is, because when you type in a z-score on one side, the other z-score box reflects the number just negative, you know? So then you type in the area, which is the middle area, which is what we're looking for, and the answer is 0.6827.
Okay, let's try that then. We have another chance to do it if we want to.
So the answer will be 0.682.
That sounds fine.
Does that make sense?
And that's on question number 9.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The next one's easy.
Yeah, so suppose the z-scores come from a standard normal distribution. Use the normal What proportion of the z-scores between -2 and 2? So we can go to the applet and do the same thing, just do 2 in one z-score area, click enter, and we get, make sure that only the middle portion is blue, and we get 0.9545. So rounding that, we'll get 0.955.
You know what this is right here is this is basically doing that 98, 95, 90, 97 point, that one rule. So what should all those answers be? The 68, the 95, the 97.7?
The only reason why I think it helps in the applet is because it's asking us to give our answer accurately 3 decimal places.
Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. So it was 0.95. What was the last digit on that one?
0.955 because I rounded it.
Okay, sounds good.
Who has a question? Oh, she says when she types it, it's 0.04. Amy, did you do under your z-score on the applet, just do 2, click enter, and then make sure only the middle portion is blue? And then, Laura, you did that too. You did that 0.954, is that right?
Which one? Number 10?
Yeah.
Didn't you say it was 0.955?
Right, but Amy's saying when she does it, she gets a different answer. So will you go ahead into the applet?
Okay, I'm in the applet. What? I just went and wrote it down from the rules from the book, so I did not do.
Oh, she says she was doing it wrong. And we just lost Laura. All right, she's back. Are you there? Laura?
And sorry about that. Are you done with that? Okay, so let's go to the applet. Tell me how you did that so I can reproduce it.
It's the same as question 9. So it's asking what is the proportion of the z-scores between -2 and 2. So we're looking for the area between -2 and 2 z-scores. So under the applet, it's 2 on the right box.
Yeah, when I put -2 on one z-score and the 2 on the other, the area is 0.9545. So
Okay.
that would be 9.955. Is that correct?
That's what I got.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Thanks, you taught me something. I wasn't looking at that. And then let's do the 3 really quick and see what we get with that.
Okay.
Okay, and that's where we got 0.9973. So it'd be 0.997.
Yep.
Okay, does that sound good with you, Amy?
It says, yeah.
Are we ready to go on to 12?
Yeah, I was just answering Amy's question. Okay.
Oh dear, I couldn't hear you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so I got the same thing. So then the next question is on question 12. What are your answers to the last 3 questions? What did you observe? What do you observe? I observed the values match the 68, 95, 99, 70.
Perfect.
Okay, now let's move on to question 13. So first, let's read what it says, our information. The amount of protein that an individual must consume is very different for every person. There's a solid theoretical idea that suggests that the protein requirement will be normally distributed in the population of the United States. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The
Mhm.
protein requirement is given in terms of the number of grams of good quality protein. Okay, great. Let's just move on. The population mean protein requirement for adults is 0.65, and the population standard deviation is 0.07. So in question 13, it's asking us, what proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than 0.60? So the first thing we do is we take the random point, which is 0.60,
Mhm.
subtract, and then subtract the mean from it,
Mhm.
and then divide that answer by the standard deviation to give us the z-score. There's my phone, so I can do this. My phone's my calculator.
So you put in 0.60 minus 0.65 divided by 0.07.
Yes.
Because I got a different answer this time than I got before, so I'm worried.
That's right, we're all here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I'll do the math. 0.6 minus 0.65 equals negative 0.05 divided by 0.07 equals negative 0.714. So to find the proportion, it's asking us what portion of the population have a protein requirement that's less than 0.60. So we have the z-score, and we're going to find the area to the left of that z-score.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, every time I go
Yes.
into the applet, I lose you, so I apologize.
That's okay.
So you're gonna go pump this into the applet right now? Is that what you're gonna do?
Right, so we're gonna pump into the applet what our z-score is from doing that calculation.
Uh-huh. And we're gonna put 0.714.
Right. 714, click enter. We're gonna find it to the left, and the thing is, we have to keep in mind it's negative 0.714 was the, so it's to the left of the negative z-score, which is the left z-score,
Yeah.
and I get 0.4309.
Okay. 0.43. Just a second.
Okay, so confirmation. You can hear me?
We can hear you. Uh-huh.
Awesome. Okay, I just had a thought this might work. Didn't work the other day.
Yay, awesome.
Okay,
So,
just a second. For some reason, I'm having trouble putting in my z-score. 0.714. Okay, and then we're going to do it to the minus side. And what I got the 0.2376.
did you do the area to the left of the negative z-score?
Yeah, just the little small one from -3 to, a little past -1.
Okay, yeah, and you're typing in
0.714.
0.714. Oh, that's why I did it wrong. I typed in the wrong thing. So
0.714, and then I shaded the negative side of our normal probability there.
Yeah, and I get the same 0.2376.
Okay, is that what everybody else got?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Basically 0.238 because we're rounding it.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Okay, let's do that one. Should we go on?
Yep. So then now we're on question 14. What proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is more than 0.6. So we'll just go back to our applet
Mm-hmm.
with all the information, and we'll find
The area above the
basically,
z-score?
yeah, everything else that's not below that z-score. So, 0.7624. So the answer is I got 0.762. Is that what you
That's
guys
what I got
got?
too.
That's what I got. Uh-huh.
Awesome. All right, so then now we do the same thing we did from question 13 and question 15. What proportion of the population have a protein requirement that's less than 0.7? So we're going to take 0.70 minus 0.65
Mm-hmm.
divided by 0.07.
Mm-hmm.
And then now that gave us the 0.714 again.
Yeah, that's where I got confused. Don't you think it should be different?
It's divided by what?
So you take you have to find the z-score. So you take the random point,
Oh, I see.
and so which is 0.7.
Uh-huh.
Subtract the mean, and then divide that by and then you have to find the protein requirement that's less than 0.7. So let's do that.
So this one's not negative like the other one was.
Right. So less than point. So yeah, then that answer will be 0.762.
So it's the same. So 0.762. That's where I got all confused. I thought, how can it be the same?
Right. I
So-
mean, does that make sense? Is that right? Do you think?
So,
That's what I came up with too.
so
But
question 15 is
0.762.
0.762. Okay.
Awesome. All right, moving on. Find the probability that a randomly selected person will have a protein requirement that is between 0.60 and 0.70. Hint, remember that to find the area between two values, shade the left of each z-score, you calculate and then subtract the smaller area from the larger area. So basically, we've already done this. We've already
they would
found,
be 0?
what?
Would it be 0? Because they're exactly the same.
Don't we have to subtract the negative z-score from the positive?
Well, no, you subtract the proportion of the area to the left of the z-score that we already found. So we found the z-score and the proportion of the population for question 15 and also for question 13. So basically we're subtracting
Oh.
15 from, or it says you subtract the smaller area from the larger area. So we're going to subtract our answer from question 13 from our answer from question 15. Does that make sense?
Excuse me. Do we want to do the non-rounded one version?
Probably not. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you get for 16?
So
We're still working on it.
to find 16, you subtract your answer from question 13. You subtract your answer from question 15 from your answer from question 13 because you subtract the smaller area from the larger area. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to subtract 0.762 from, and subtract 0.238 from 0.762. Do you think, Amy, that was a good question. Do you think we should do it before we rounded it?
You can do it on the applet too, I think. What did you guys get? Because on the applet, I got 0.5248.
Yeah, that's what I got as well. So it would be 0.525.
Wait, what?
So basically, because the z-score is the same, we just find the area in the middle in the applet. That's the easiest way, which was
okay.
0.5248. Rounded up the answer is 0.525. And that only works because our z-scores were the exact same. Otherwise, we would
Right.
have to find the z-score of each individual one, find the proportion that's to the left of what it's asking,
Mm-hmm.
and then subtract the smaller area from the larger area. So,
But see, when you actually subtract them, it is not 0.5248.
it's 0.524.
I'm confused. So when you subtract negative 4309 from, or 0.4309 from 0.7624, if you were to do the four numbers, it doesn't come out the same.
Where did you get
It
your
doesn't.
space?
It was number 13 and number 15, right?
Right. So number 13, the answer was 0.238.
Oh, there we go. I wrote down the wrong thing here.
And that's rounded. So
I'm
it is best to, you have to do the non-rounded number because otherwise you get 0.524 instead of 0.525.
Right.
So,
Okay. 86. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
got it? All right.
Yes.
And then,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
This
So
was
for
very
question
confusing for me this week.
17 Oh, no, you're good. That's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
So does that make sense to everybody? Can we move to question 17?
Yes.
All right. Define the 35th percentile for the protein requirement for adults. Round your answer to 3 decimals. Okay, so to do this, you have to, it's pretty easy. You just have to do the algebra. And so if you guys want to write this formula down to find because basically we know the percentile it's asking us, we know what the mean and the standard deviation are already.
Mm-hmm.
This question, anyway, so we have to find the z-score. So first, sorry, I'm not very good at explaining how to do this.
So we're going to put.
But I need you. I need you.
Right,
we
we gotta find,
30.
This part that didn't make sense to me at all.
okay,
So
if you guys, this part, you have to actually go to section 3.4 in the book. And we already know the z-score. We already know the mean, and we already know the standard deviation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's asking us for the percentile in a certain area. The way we know the z-score is by, tells us right here. So first, to find the z-score, you go to the applet and you type in the percentile it's asking. The first question is asking for the 35th percentile. So under the area box, you're going to put 0.35, enter.
We have a z-score of 0.45. I can't see my last number there. Is that right? Oh, no, that's wrong. We got to do this 0.5. Yes. So the z-score is 0.385. Am I doing it right?
So no, so okay, we're gonna, so first under the area, type in 0.35 because it's asking us
Mm-hmm.
35th percentile. So we have to find first the z-score of the 35th percentile.
Mm-hmm.
So type in 0.35, enter, and shade and the 2 boxes in the left.
Mm-hmm.
Type in 0.35. So the z-score is negative 0.385.
Okay, so negative 0.0385. We have to go for the negative side on that one?
Yeah, because it's asking us the 35% percentile.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, click on the regions on the graph so the area to the left of one of the bars is shaded and nothing is shaded to the right.
Okay. Sounds
Then,
good.
type the
That's-
number, then it says, then type the number of the percentile you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And so because, like you can even do both areas to the left, actually, of z-score, but to find the 35th,
Mm-hmm.
it brings you down to only that
Yeah,
farthest area, not the
you're
middle.
right. I see it. That works.
Okay.
So
All
this
right.
is
So
the 0.385.
is going to be negative 0.385.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what? I'm missing something. I'm back at 0.935.
Are you on the applet?
Yeah.
You just
So
click.
the first thing you got to do is find the percentile to find the z-score. So type in the percentile to find the z-score. So did you type in 0.35
Yes.
in the area? And then what's your z-score to the left, the blue shaded area?
So like to the left of the negative one is 0.935.
With your area that says 0.35 at the top?
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah, that is strange. I would type in your area again and click enter, because sometimes you have
Okay.
to just.
So it's 0.35 in the area?
And yeah, and you're doing that because that's how you find the percentile.
Enter. Okay, so
And that's how you
if I
find
were to
the
go for the
percentile.
positive one, it's still 0.935. I ran into this last night. This applet just all of a sudden stopped giving me actual numbers. Like yeah. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what. What just happened?
Laura, you got the same thing, right?
What was the one that you guys got?
So just in the applet, by typing in the percentile it's asking for, which is 0.35, clicking enter, the z-score is going to be negative 0.385. Okay?
Negative
So write that.
0.385.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, darn it, I missed all that. We got the z-score of 0.385. What did we do next?
It's going to be, make sure you make it's negative.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So write this formula down if you guys want. Otherwise, you got to do the algebra already for it, and which is silly. The book doesn't just tell you the formula.
Uh-huh.
But doing the algebra, it is to find the point x.
Mm-hmm.
When we are given the z-score, the mean, and the standard deviation already,
Mm-hmm.
then the formula to find x. So x equals, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be the mean, so which is the U symbol,
Uh-huh.
plus the z-score
Uh-huh.
in parentheses, which is times the standard deviation.
Okay.
So x
So
will
plus
equal-
z-score in parentheses?
no. X equals the mean plus the z-score times the standard deviation. So the standard deviation is in parentheses.
Okay.
So in this case, we just found the z-score by typing into the applet the 35th percentile. So now we just plug in our numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So x equals, we said the mean plus the z-score times the standard deviation. So our z-score that we got was negative 0.385. I have to do it like this on my phone. So times the standard deviation, 0.07, and then add the mean, 0.65. So I get 0.62305. So to round that, the answer is 0.623. I hope that's it. I'm pretty sure it is.
I got that too. That sounds good.
Okay. So we'll do the same thing on the next one just so we can all hopefully get the same answer in our applet. So now it's asking for the 80th percentile, okay?
That was the answer for question 17, is that right? 06.23?
0.623.
Zero. Okay, I just have to keep running back and forth. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's go to 18.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do in our applet is we're looking for the 80th percentile. So we have to first find the z-score. So in order to do that, all you have to do in the applet is type in 0.80 under the area box, enter. And because the 80th percentile obviously encompasses the middle area as well. So we got the middle area shaded blue and the left area shaded blue. And the z-score we get will be a positive number, and it's going to be 0.8842. That's what I got. Is that what you got?
I got too. Uh-huh, correct.
No. Is that what you got?
No, and I don't understand what I am doing wrong.
Sometimes mine was acting up earlier. It's finally working now. I had to exit out of the applet and then open it again.
Oh, okay. So what's the z-score you got?
So the
You're
z-score
working applet?
we get is 0.842. All we have to do now,
0.842.
since we already know the mean and the standard deviation, is plug that in to find x, right? Okay, so remember, x equals the mean plus the z-score times the standard deviation. So our z-score was 0.842 times the standard deviation, 0.07, plus the mean, which is 0.65, and I get 0.70894.
What was the mean? I'm scrolling all over the place.
The mean is where we find the information above question 13, which is the population mean protein requirement for adults is 0.65.
Okay.
What did you get for that calculation again?
The mean it's in the information above question 13, and it's 0.65. The standard deviation is 0.07, and we only know that because it was provided for us in the information above question 13, okay?
And what did you get for your formula calculation?
The answer I got was 0.709.
Okay, let me run that because I got 0.707. I probably just put in something wrong. So,
Okay. So was that rounded, Miriam?
Yeah, it was 0.7089.
Okay, that's what I got too.
Wait a second. 0.709, you said?
0.709, yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you guys have questions about this section, it's just under section 3.4 in the book. It'll walk you through doing the applet percentile, finding the z-score, and then plugging it into the algebra to solve for x. But it doesn't give you the formula for x. It does, but it doesn't actually say x equals, like I told you. So x equals the u symbol plus z times the o symbol.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for. I spent like half an hour trying to figure out that one, but my brain was too broken last night.
You'll find that in the book in section 3.4. It tells you how to do the algebra, but the formula is that once you do the algebra.
Before we submit, let's just go through those last 5 or 6 questions and make sure we all have the same number. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Okay.
Miriam, thank you so much. You've been a great leader. This has been a hard chapter for me, so I appreciate your direction.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, guys. I'm sure we'll help each other throughout the semester. Okay. Question 13. Is that what the one you want to start at?
Sure.
Okay. We get 0.238.
Correct?
Question 14, we get 0.762.
Good.
Question 15, you get 0.762 again.
Mm-hmm.
Question 16 is 0.525.
Correct?
Question 17 is 0.623.
Good.
And question 18 is 0.709.
Well, should we see how we do?
Wait.
Okay, guys.
0.525 for 16?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't
Good
read my
news,
own
guys. I
writing.
entered it in, and we got 100.
Yay!
Yay!
Wonderful, Miriam. That's great news. Okay, awesome. I hope you can get out the door. I know you.
Guys, so we can make sure we all got the right numbers. I know we didn't all write it down before we did, so I'll wait.
Okay, so
Yay. Oh, you know what? I got one wrong. Let me see which one I got wrong. I must have
Okay.
not done it right.
It's all right.
Okay, question 9. What was question 9?
I'll give you guys. Okay, you have to.
Miriam? What was question 9?
The answer was 0.683.
I put 0.683. I put 2. My fault on that one. I don't know why I didn't have that one right.
All right, guys, I gotta get out. I gotta head out.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Who's gonna be doing the next one? Is that gonna be Rebecca? Yeah, hello.
we lost Laura. Is she?
Hey,
Hello.
Rebecca.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, we just finished. Amy, I don't know if you can go through the work. We just finished. We started at 10, Rebecca. I mean 8 a.m. your time. And the next group meeting is going to be on Tuesday. Are you going to be okay to leave that, Rebecca?
Okay.
Is that going to be okay?
You said you wanted to go over.
Right. Well, we just started at the time we said, so I actually have to head to work now, guys. Amy, are you able to give a few minutes to help?
I think so.
Okay. Rebecca,
Do you
Amy's
have 2
gonna help
seconds
you.
to wait for me to turn this in, Miriam? Or do you
Yeah.
have to run right now?
I have 2 seconds.
Okay, 18 was 0.709, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I was trying to do it, so I didn't.
Rebecca, we started at 10, 8, the same time.
Wait, so 11 is 0.997, right?
11?
Question 11.
Mhm.
997?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I'm hurrying.
That's okay.
0.955. 0. Dang it. I'm trying to work on 2 different computers, and so it's really. Okay. 9 is 0.683. I'll run through them with you, Rebecca. Just 1 second.
I'm not sure if you guys will lose each other when I stop the broadcast there.
Yeah, well, we can, Rebecca, we can work on email too, see if that would work. Okay. Question 8 was 68, right? That was
Yeah.
not a whatchamacallit, decimal.
Mhm.
And then 5 is, oops, true, save. Okay, 2 more questions. False, save. Ends 1.
Oh, no.
Save.
Not 53.
Okay, okay. I'm hitting submit.
Okay.
I'm hitting submit. Save. Go to submit. Submit. Yay. Okay. Okay, I got it, Miriam. Yeah, Miriam, you are fabulous. Thank you so much for your help.
Thanks.
Have a great day. Okay, so